Why does Dakota Johnson consider Antonio Banderas her bonus dad? And what made Arnold Schwarzenegger feel uneasy about his well-known son-in-law? Kate Middleton and Dakota and Elle Fanning. The Fanning sisters have been in the spotlight since childhood. It's amazing how gifted Dakota and Elle are, and their elegance is always spot on. While their acting skills might not be hereditary, there's no denying they carry themselves with the grace of royalty. Quite literally. It turns out they are distantly related to Kate Middleton. Yes, you heard that right. A genealogist from Ancestry.com discovered that the Duchess of Cambridge and the Fanning sisters are both descendants of King Edward III, who ruled England in the 14th century. Their maternal lineage traces back to the king's granddaughters. Upon learning about this, Elle found it unbelievable and said, "I've always wanted to try Ancestry.com because I think it would be really cool, but someone did it for me," which is amazing. Who wouldn't love finding out they have royal ties, even if it's a distant connection? Considering Elle portrayed Empress Catherine II of Russia in The Great, and was also Princess Aurora in Maleficent, discovering her real-life noble ancestry is quite fitting. Alfie Allen and Lily Allen. Were you as shocked as I was to learn that Game of Thrones star Alfie Allen is the younger sibling of singer-songwriter Lily Allen? These two were practically destined for fame. With a mother who produced films and a father who acted, the entertainment industry was in their blood. It's wild to think that 14 years ago, Lily wrote a song about her younger brother and included it in her debut album. Seriously, the track, called Alfie, Oh or a Tiro, playfully criticizes him for being lazy and squandering his potential. Hard to believe this was about the now Emmy-nominated Alfie Allen. Back then, he was just 20, and his sister wasn't exactly thrilled with his choices. She even revealed it led to quite a few family disputes. Despite how embarrassing it must have been to have a hit song calling him out, Alfie took it in stride, simply acknowledging that Lily probably just missed him. Julia Roberts, Eric Roberts, and Emma Roberts. Sure, they all have the same last name, but that doesn't necessarily prove they're related. After all, how many people named Roberts exist worldwide? It turns out these three stars actually share a family bond. Pretty Woman actress Julia Roberts is the younger sister of well-known actor Eric Roberts. However, their bond was finally mended when Eric visited Julia in the hospital after she gave birth to her twins. Since then, they seem to be on great terms. Meanwhile, Emma Roberts, best recognized for her roles in American Horror Story and Scream Queens, is Eric's daughter. Acting clearly runs in the family. As a child, Emma spent plenty of time on set with her Aunt Julia. The two share a strong connection, and their resemblance is striking. Emma even joked about it on Busy Tonight, saying, "We have too many teeth when we smile. When I talk, it's normal, but then I smile, and it's like, maybe one day they'll get the chance to play mother and daughter on screen." Jason Momoa and Zoe Kravitz. Here's another Game of Thrones star with notable family ties. Momoa is married to Lisa Bonet, who was previously wed to legendary musician Lenny Kravitz, and is also the mother of actress Zoe Kravitz. That makes Jason Zoe's stepfather. The Aquaman star and Lisa Bonet have been together for 15 years and share 2 children. Over the years, Jason and Zoe have formed a close bond. When Zoe landed the role of Catwoman, Jason couldn't stop praising her talent and expressing his pride. Their family dynamic is nothing short of amazing. And here's something even more surprising. Zoe's rock star dad, Lenny Kravitz, also has a great relationship with both Lisa and Jason. In an interview with Oprah, he called Lisa his best friend and described their blended family as seamless. When we're all together, her husband, her kids, Zoe, me, it's just one big happy family. It's beautiful, and it proves what's possible. To top it off, Kravitz and Momoa even have matching bone skull rings, showing that they're more like brothers than just in-laws. Now that's what you call family goals. Maya Hawke, Uma Thurman, and Ethan Hawke. If you're a Stranger Things fan, you probably remember the standout character who joined in Season 3. Robin, Steve's co-worker at Scoops Ahoy, played by Maya Hawke. Did her face seem oddly familiar? That's because she strongly resembles her mother, Uma Thurman. Yes, you heard that right, the Stranger. Things actress is the daughter of Uma Thurman and her former husband, actor Ethan Hawke. The two first met while working on Gattaca in 1997. Their connection grew into love, leading to marriage and 2 children. By the time Maya turned 5, Uma and Ethan had separated, and both eventually remarried. Interestingly, Uma was hesitant about her daughter stepping into show business. Because this industry is so much tougher on women, my mom had concerns. Not just about me acting, but about becoming a public figure, Maya told Nylon. Now, Uma is undoubtedly proud of her daughter, knowing she has the strength to navigate Hollywood's challenges. Ethan, too, is in awe of her talent, calling her achievements one of the greatest honors of his life. Bryce Dallas Howard and Ron Howard. The red-haired star of Jurassic World and Black Mirror's unforgettable episode Nosedive is actually the daughter of Oscar-winning filmmaker Ron Howard. Yet during her college years, Bryce Dallas Howard deliberately kept that fact a secret. I wouldn't invite my parents to school plays or events. I hid them. I wanted people to notice me for me, not because of who my dad is, she admitted on Today. Wanting to avoid favoritism, she even refrained from using her last name. But with time, Bryce came to appreciate her background. Not because of industry connections, but because of the support she received. A lot of my classmates at NYU had parents who didn't support their artistic dreams in any way. I was lucky to have parents who were emotionally there for me. These days, she has carved out her own identity in Hollywood, recognized for her talent rather than her family ties. Phil Collins and Lily Collins. You might recognize this actress from Netflix's Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, or as Edith Tolkien in Tolkien. But did you know she's the daughter of legendary musician Phil Collins from the British rock band Genesis? Lily is the only child from Phil's second marriage to Jill Tavelman. Their relationship ended in divorce when Lily was young, and she never had a strong bond with her father while growing up. In her memoir, she opened up about their complicated history, even including a deeply personal letter of forgiveness to Phil. In it, she wrote, "I forgive you for not always being present when I needed you. I forgive the choices you made." And while it might feel like too much time has passed, it hasn't. There's still plenty of time to move forward. Lily and Phil now share a good relationship, and she feels more empowered than ever. Witnessing how the media scrutinized every detail of her father's divorce from her mother and his next marriage made Lily deeply appreciate her privacy. These days, she keeps her personal life out of the public eye. Dakota Johnson and Antonio Banderas. The 50 Shades of Grey actress hails from a family of Hollywood icons. Her grandparents were Broadway star Peter Griffith and Golden Age actress Tippi Hedren, while her parents are Oscar-nominated actress Melanie Griffith and Golden Globe-winning actor Don Johnson. But that's not all. Dakota's stepfather is none other than Antonio Banderas. Even though Antonio and Griffith ended their nearly 20-year marriage 5 years ago, his bond with Dakota remains strong. In an interview with Us Weekly, he said, "She's my daughter. I love her. I carried her on my shoulders, traveling the world together." Last year, Dakota honored her stepfather at the Hollywood Film Awards, expressing how much he means to her and calling him her bonus dad. And here's a fun tidbit. While Banderas was supportive when Dakota landed the role in 50 Shades of Grey, he never watched it. I mean, what dad would want to see his daughter in a BDSM-themed movie, right? Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci. These two first crossed paths on the set of The Devil Wears Prada and quickly formed a close friendship. 6 years later, they became family when Stanley married Emily's older sister, Felicity Blunt. Their love story began when they were introduced at Emily's wedding to The Office star John Krasinski. Looking back, Blunt feels grateful for her role in The Devil Wears Prada, because without it, Tucci and her sister might never have met. Now, Stanley and Felicity have a son and a daughter together, and she is also a stepmother to Stanley's 3 children from his previous marriage to his late wife, Kate, who passed away from cancer. In fact, the actor never expected to find love again so soon.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We've got all the tea, and you don't want to miss a drop.